Hello, Southside friends and family. It's Pastor Ray again. And today I want to talk to you about a time that we've all been looking forward to. We are finally able to begin the process of coming back together as a church family. And that's really exciting. So I wanted to jump onto Facebook here on our page and communicate with you, give you an update regarding our plans, the protocols, and some dates that will be very important to you. Before I do so, let me give you a couple of important keys to understanding the information that I'm going to be sharing. First, it must be distinctly understood that due to the uncertainty of our times, everything I'm going to say about the protocols and the plans, everything is subject to change. Should the situation of the pandemic merit our adjustments? That's important. I want you to understand that I can't read the future any more than you can. And should things change and get worse in this pandemic, our plans will have to change as well. I'm sure you understand that. The second thing that is important is it's important to understand that these protocols are our church leadership's attempt to keep our people safe during these times. We understand that there'll be those who still do not feel comfortable in returning to corporate worship as of yet. Please, and I emphasize the word please. Don't feel any compulsion to return until you are personally comfortable. And keep in mind, we do plan to maintain our live stream worship format for your worship convenience. Last, and believe me, I understand some of you could well feel inconvenienced by these protocols. Listen, it's not the intention of the church board or the pastoral leadership team to overburden you with regulations. However, it is our desire to always err on the side of caution. Therefore, we've established the following four-phase protocol for the reopening of our facilities. Are you ready? Strap in. Let's go. Phase number 1. This is June the 1st through the 30th. During this phase, our services will be held in the pavilion outside. Our first worship service in our outdoor pavilion will be Sunday, June the 12th. During these services, worshipers are encouraged to choose whether to worship from their car or to bring their own lawn chairs. Worshipers will maintain a minimum of 6 feet between themselves and other members of the congregation, not of their own household. Let me clarify that. Family members who live in the same household will be allowed to worship right alongside of their own family members. Children who attend will be required to stay with their family units. There will be no usage of the church restrooms during this time. We'll keep our services short enough that that's possible. Offerings will be received online, through the mail, and by the use of the offering box that will be available as you exit the church parking lot. We will continue to live stream all worship services, and in case of inclement weather, cancellation of outdoor worship services will be announced on our Facebook page, Indy, Southside, Naz. During this phase, the church building will be sanitized by a professional cleaning and sanitizing company. Phase 2. July the 1st will begin phase 2, and it will run through July the 31st, a month. During this phase, our worship services will be moved inside the building. This will be for morning worship services only. There will be no evening worship in-facility Sunday school, nursery usage or programming, or children's worship. At this time, our worship services will return to our regular meeting time of 10:30. But we will keep them 1 hour in order for our building to be evacuated and sanitized prior to the beginning of our second, or our Ma 2, worship service at 12:30. Worship center seating will be arranged according to social distancing requirements. As with the outdoor services, families living within the same household may sit together, but all other seating will be arranged 6 feet apart. Offerings will continue to be received through online giving and an offering box located at the exit of the sanctuary. Door greeters will be stationed at assigned doors, preventing the touching of the door handle. Temporal scanners will be used by assigned door greeters. They will check each individual as they enter. Any individual with a temperature above normal and/or who is deemed to be unsafe will be kindly asked not to attend that particular service. The fellowship hall restrooms will remain closed, as will the fellowship hall. Restrooms will be sanitized before and after each service. Everyone in attendance will be required to wear a mask. The only exception to this rule will be those who are speaking and singing while they're doing so. There will be a designated entrance and exit for all occupants of the building, staff and patrons alike. Each service will have an escorted dismissal row by row, and worshipers will be exited out of the building. No fellowship inside the building during this time. This will ensure that those who may be arriving for the second service will not come in contact within the building with those who are exiting from the first service. We are expected to maintain a number of no more than 50 in a group during this period of time. Fellowship may occur, but it must occur outside the building. Phase 3. This begins on August the 1st and runs through August the 31st. Again, a month. All of the above protocols that we just read will continue unless otherwise stated. At this time, we'll begin phasing in facility Sunday schools with group size limitations and social distancing requirements met. The wearing of the mask will still be required. And finally, phase number 4, and this will begin on September 1. We'll continue thorough cleaning protocol after each service. Masks will no longer be required. All entrances and exits will be open. All restroom facilities will be open, as well as the fellowship hall. Chairs will be returned to normal seating arrangements in the worship center. Evening services will return at 5 p.m. Sunday, September the 13th. And we will begin to phase in other programs such as FX, Hope Pantry, Community Nights, NYI, Children's Ministry, things of that nature. I hope this information has been very helpful to you and has been clearly communicated. Should you want to read the protocols, you can visit our website at Indy, Southside, Naz.org. Thank you for your patience during this time of separation. I look forward to seeing the family together once again real soon. I love you. Have a wonderful day.